Hi everybody, this is Debbie from twoshabbysisterstudio.ning.com, and we're doing a puzzle piece swap, and I thought I would give you guys a couple couple tips to do it, and a couple ideas that I learned after my first one that I want to pass on to you, make your life a little bit easier. I have a puzzle piece here. It's about 8 by 11. And there's 24 pieces in it, and we have 8 people that are going to be doing the swap. So, you know, if you include yourself, that's 8, then you each get 4 pieces. I don't do my own, so I will divvy up mine amongst the people. Some people might get 4 pieces, some people might get 1 piece or whatever. Easiest way to do it is get your puzzle together. This is, let me show you first. I got it at, I don't know where to put that, at the dollar store. And so I just got a couple that were 24 pieces. I have a couple that are 48 pieces and a couple that are 100 pieces, but this is what I started with. They do have puzzles like this here. But the problem with these is they are really big, and I wanted some that I could just put in an envelope like this. 2 pieces in an envelope like that, so I could send off to people very easily. So that's why I got another one of these. Alright, first thing that I would do is I would take this and put it on a piece of cardstock or whatever you want to put it on. I would outline it all the way around. Then I would take out the first piece and I would outline it. Like so. On the piece, I would put row 1, piece 1. Just like this. So you know when you get the puzzle back where it goes, because it's not going to make sense to you otherwise. So there it is right there. And then I write the person's name that's on it that I'm going to send it to. I also write the person's name that I'm going to send it to here. That way, when I don't get this piece back, I will know who I go to say, hey, I didn't get this piece back yet. So, and you also want to put that this is facing up. So you will put an arrow like this. So the people know this is up. So they won't make a design going down when you put your puzzle pieces and they put something going the opposite direction. You want them to know that this is facing up. This side is what you're going to be decorating. So I would go along and do that. So it will look like when you're done like this. And as you can see, I gave each person 3 pieces at the beginning. So I have their name on the 3 pieces that I gave them. I also made sure that they're connecting when I gave it to them. That their pieces are connecting, so you're not having ones all over. That way they can do each one individual, or they can tape it on the back and do this as one big one. It's up to them. Okay, so that's how you do that. And this is how it went. Like so. So when I get the pieces back, I just know it's row 2, piece 1, like such. And I can put it back together. And like I said, I'll know who's gone too. This is really, it's a little bit of extra work, but it really saves you in the end because then you don't know who it is. I also have the list of the people that are in this. So I have all their addresses and their names here that coordinate to this. So I keeps it real easy for me when I start getting the pieces back. Okay, now about the pieces. There's a couple things. You can either, like I said, take these on the back and tape them together. How does that go? They can either tape them together, like so, and turn them over and do it all in one piece. And let me give you some suggestions how I did it and how a couple ways you can do it. First of all, if you're going to paint these, put gesso on it first before you paint it, because it doesn't turn out well if you don't. It doesn't adhere. The gesso gives it a tooth so it can stick. I did mine in pattern paper and then I did mesh bling. So what I did was I turned over my piece. If you want them all together, then that's fine. And I drew the outline and cut it out. Some people like to use, I didn't bring it over here, a craft knife and cut it out because you can get so much better with it. And then I adhere it on with a glue stick, works fantastic. Or you can use the quick dry adhesive. I don't recommend the a glue gun, but if that's all you have, that's all you have. These work really great. Okay, after you cut it out and adhere it on there, go the extra step. And what that means is, these are some ones that I got back. Let me see, this one. And they're cool. I like them. Great. The problem with it is, if you look on the back, she cut it and took the pieces and just glued them on the back. The problem with that is, let me see if you can see that. The problem with that is, these don't fit together right anymore because there's an added piece in there. So, I went in with my sander and I sanded all the corners so it's all nice and flush. And then you can either use fingernail file and try to get in those places and get off that piece. I'm lucky enough that I got this, I don't know where I got this, but I tell you, if I saw it again, I'd get another one. These little, see if your husband has one, or your boyfriend, and go in there and get rid of those little tabs like that. It works fantastic. It gets them off, and then it's a nice clear, can fit into the puzzle again really well, instead of these little pieces. And you sand around the outside of it. But that also makes it a great time to use your distress inks. After you put your paper on there and use distress inks. I love this piece, I really do. I just wish that, well, I'll go ahead and finish it. But it takes distress inks really well when you sand it down. Really well. Let me show you a couple, what else not to do. Here on the back, I sent 10 pieces because I got like a 100-piece puzzle on this one. But I don't know if you can see this. Right here is a piece, a hard piece sticking over where I've got to put another puzzle. Don't do that, because they're not going to fit together. You're taking away from somebody else's space. You know, it's one thing if it's something that can pick up, like this, and you can attach it, but these hard things, there's no way to attach without going into somebody else's, and how do you know what the other person made? So try to keep it within, unless it is a side piece. If it's a side piece like this, go ahead and put your stuff over the side of this. Trim, whatever, flowers, leaves, whatever, you can come over the side because there's nothing on this side. All right. These are, I'll just show you a couple more. Another one, all glued on the back or taped on the back. And another one. I don't know if you can see these. I hope so. And another one. And this one didn't get all the little stuff out in there either. But they're all cute. They're all real cute. I enjoy all of them. But the bad part about this puzzle swap that I did on a Facebook site is 2 people didn't send back to me. And don't do that. That is so unfair. I mean, you commit yourself. You want all your pieces back. They want all their pieces back. It tells a story in the end. I mean, it really is a real cool little swap. Please, if you have committed yourself to do it, please follow through with it. I'm going to be handing out or posting all the addresses. I have 2 more people to get their addresses. And make sure that you have your puzzles and get them ready to go like I showed you with the making your little template there. It's going to make it so much easier. And when I tell you to begin is the time to mail them. I'm hoping that when you get one, you have a turnaround of about 7 days to get it back. Let's say you get 8 pieces in those one day. Well, then add 3 days to each one of those ones that are coming in. We don't want this to last forever. You should be able to do one in a day. You can't, I mean, I know our lives are busy. You can't work on it every day. But, and you can do them all the same if you want to do them, this theme, all this, well, the decoration all the same because they're going to be all different for different puzzles for different people. It's up to you. If you have any questions, let me know. And this was just the easiest way for me to explain it to you than writing it. And I hope that you'll come by and see us. Thanks a lot. Bye.